Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0095 refers to an issue with the intake air temperature IAT sensor 2 in the Honda Civic 2022 and newer models. The IAT sensor is crucial for measuring the temperature of the intake air entering the engine, which directly affects engine performance and emissions. When the sensor presents an output temperature that exceeds a predefined threshold, the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, recognizes this as a fault and stores the DTC for further investigation. Understanding the error's context is vital for effective troubleshooting, ensuring that related components are inspected and any malfunctions are appropriately addressed. In this case, a high reading from IAT sensor 2 points toward potential issues in the sensor itself or related wiring and connections. Proper diagnosis will involve not only checking the sensor, but assessing associated circuitry to ensure all components function correctly. DTC P0095 indicates that the intake air temperature sensor 2 is reporting an abnormal temperature reading, specifically higher than 129.96 degrees Celsius. The IAT sensor is typically located in the engine's intake manifold and is responsible for monitoring the temperature of air entering the engine for combustion. This data is integral to the PCM, which uses it to optimize fuel injection and ignition timing, thereby ensuring efficient engine operation. When the IAT sensor detects temperatures outside its normal range, it triggers the DTC, signaling that the engine may not be operating optimally. It's crucial for technicians to understand the relationship between the IAT sensor, the manifold absolute pressure (MAP) sensor, and the PCM to effectively diagnose and resolve issues related to this DTC. Several possible causes can lead to DTC P0095 being triggered. First, a faulty IAT sensor 2 is a common issue. If the sensor itself is malfunctioning or damaged, it can send inaccurate temperature readings to the PCM. Second, wiring issues surrounding the sensor can affect the signal transmission. Damaged or shorted wires can lead to erroneous readings, triggering the DTC. Lastly, issues with the PCM itself, though less common, can also cause similar symptoms. The PCM relies on signals from various sensors, including the IAT sensor, to function properly. If it misinterprets these signals, it may store erroneous DTCs. Symptoms of DTC P0095 typically manifest as poor engine performance, increased emissions, or the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. When the IAT sensor reports excessively high temperatures, the PCM may adjust the air-fuel mixture incorrectly, leading to suboptimal combustion and loss of power. Consequently, drivers might experience sluggish acceleration or rough idling as the engine struggles to maintain optimal performance. Increased emissions are a direct result of improper fuel combustion, leading to more unburned fuel entering the exhaust system. The check engine light serves as a warning that the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system has detected a malfunction that requires attention. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0095 involves turning the vehicle ignition to the on position while ensuring the engine is not running. This allows the technician to access the vehicle's diagnostic data. Using a Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, the technician should then confirm the IAT sensor 2 reading. Normal conditions dictate that the IAT sensor should report a value less than 129.96 Celsius. Anything above this indicates a problem needing further inspection. If the reading is abnormal, it narrows down the issues to either the IAT sensor itself or other related components. Clarifying which component is at fault is key, as it will direct subsequent troubleshooting efforts. In the second troubleshooting step, the technician should inspect the MAP sensor IAT sensor 2 closely for any damage or faults. This inspection is pivotal, as the sensor's output directly influences engine performance. If the initial test indicated an abnormal IAT reading, it is likely that the sensor has failed or has developed an issue. Technicians should ensure the connections are secure and free from corrosion or debris. If the map sensor IAT sensor is found to be at fault, it should be replaced to rectify DTC P0095. Once replaced, it's crucial to clear the DTC and retest the system to confirm the repair's success. In the third troubleshooting step, attention must turn to inspecting the wiring connections associated with the IAT sensor. A thorough examination of the wiring harness is critical to identify any shorts or open circuits that may affect sensor performance. Technicians should disconnect the MAP sensor IAT sensor 24P connector and then assess each wire for continuity. A common issue can be wiring that has frayed or degraded due to wear and tear. This inspection should also include verifying that there are no shorts to ground, as this would also trigger the DTC. If wiring is found to be compromised, it must be repaired or replaced to ensure accurate sensor readings are transmitted to the PCM. The fourth troubleshooting step is to disconnect the powertrain control module, PCM, and measure wire resistance from the IAT sensor. Prior to this, technicians should jump the SCS line with the HDS to ensure proper circuit closure, followed by waiting more than a minute. Once disconnected, the MAP sensor/IAT sensor 2 should be assessed for shorting or resistance issues. It's essential to measure the resistance of the wiring. Specifically, it should be greater than 1 megaohm. If the reading falls short, it indicates a fault within the wiring or the PCM itself. In such cases, further investigation of the module may reveal additional faults affecting operation. Upon completing all necessary repairs related to DTC P0095, it is essential to perform a final verification to ensure the issue is resolved. A test drive of the vehicle should be conducted to evaluate engine performance under various conditions. During this drive, the technician must monitor the readings of the IAT sensor using the HDS to confirm they are within acceptable limits. It's vital to ensure that the check engine light does not reappear after the repairs. If the vehicle functions normally without the DTC recurring, the repair process can be considered successful. Consistent monitoring is crucial in this step to ensure the repairs were effective and to maintain vehicle performance. Preventive maintenance is vital to avoid issues like DTC P0095 in the future. Regular checks of the IAT sensor and the associated wiring harness can help identify wear and tear before they escalate into significant issues. Additionally, ensuring that connectors are clean and free from corrosion can lead to improved accuracy in sensor readings. Technicians should recommend periodic diagnostic scans of the vehicle's electronic control systems to catch potential problems early. Keeping the air intake system clear of obstructions and debris also aids in maintaining optimal sensor function, thereby enhancing engine performance and efficiency over time. In conclusion, DTC P0095 identifies a fault with the intake air temperature sensor 2, which is crucial for maintaining engine performance and effective emissions control in the Honda Civic 2022 and newer models. Proper diagnosis requires thorough examination of the IAT sensor, related wiring, and the PCM itself. Addressing any shortcomings in these components is vital for restoring optimal engine function. Regular maintenance and checks can help prevent the recurrence of DTC P0095, ensuring the vehicle operates efficiently over time. By following a structured troubleshooting approach, technicians can identify the root cause effectively and implement lasting solutions. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.